Well, only one website holds as much information as the Library of Alexandria and constantly asks you for donations.
That's right. And that website is the basis for our next segment. Oh,
Wikiwho. By the way, to the folks in Wikipedia, I have given 0 cents. Okay, so the game goes like this. I give you 3 famous people who have something in common. Then I give you a semi-obscure factoid from their Wikipedia page. You have to tell me which one it applies to. And everybody has a factoid chosen, though, so you cannot use the process of elimination. Today, we have 3 people celebrating a birthday today.
Oh, okay.
We have... What am I standing by for?
We have some buttons in the back.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay.
Joe Jonas,
okay,
and Anthony Anderson.
Oh, okay, okay.
This is kind of like a big triangle one, too. You know, pretty fairly distinct people. Of course, if anybody goes 3 for 3, you get the relish currently guarded by Tommy Lee Jones in our refrigerator. Here we go. Question number 1: Who went to the same high school as Carol Burnett, Judy Garland, and Sarah Jessica Parker? Obviously not at the same time, because it would be.
Let's see.
I'll say Anthony Anderson.
You know what? I'm going with you. I'm riding with Tina.
I feel like Jennifer Lawrence. I have no reason.
I'll go Joe Jonas.
Okay.
Okay, so somebody here is correct. Somebody is correct. Anthony Anderson grew up in Compton, California, CA. I can't say the next line on TV. Jennifer Lawrence grew up in Kentucky.
Okay.
Kentucky. It feels like that'd be a weird place for Carol Burnett, Judy Garland, and SJP to go to high school.
Yeah.
Right. Hollywood High School is at the corner of Highland and Sunset in Hollywood. It's like literally right off the Walk of Fame.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It is about 22 miles from Compton, where Anthony Anderson grew up. But he made the trip, the 1-hour trip each day to go to Hollywood High School, where also those 3 ladies, Carol Burnett, Judy Garland, and SJP. Yeah, he was part of the performing arts program or whatever they had there. It's if you've ever seen the school, it's crazy. It's like literally right off the Walk of Fame, and it's like it's unbelievable. Kids are going to high school here.
Wow.
But yeah.
What was that answer there?
Anthony Anderson was the answer.
So you and I were right.
Yes, but the graphic was funny.
Anthony Adams. It says Anthony
Oh,
Adams.
who's Anthony Adams?
Who's Anthony Adams?
That's former San Francisco 49er, now social media sensation, Spice Adams. His name's Anthony Adams.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Is it his birthday?
I don't know what his birthday is. He'd be a good one. All right, here we go. Question number 2. Who got their first break on a family vacation?
I'm going with Jennifer Lawrence.
Me too. I'm with you, Code.
I'm going to go Joe Jonas.
I'm going to go Joe Jonas.
I don't know.
All right, you guys are split. Well, picture this scenario, guys. The Joe Bros on vacation, Disney World. The group's there performing. They're little guys. They get up and join in, and they're so good that they steal the show.
Yeah?
That was not what happened.
That's not what happened.
Anthony Anderson, though, started out as a stand-up comic.
Yeah.
Stand-up comic. He said he wasn't very good. So picture this, 14 years old, in New York City, on vacation with a family, and a talent scout comes over and says, boy, your daughter Jennifer really would be a great... It was Jennifer Lawrence. Some talent scout was like, I think she would be a fantastic star just by seeing her.
Huh.
And that I could get her into...
I know, right?
We need to look more into these talent scouts that are identifying 14-year-old girls on vacation.
Yeah. Right?
These guys, because how many times have you heard this
Yeah.
story with models and stuff?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
So apparently her mom then moved her to New York City for a little bit. Wow. And then it was.
I mean, it all worked out.
Yeah, it's kind of a convoluted thing. I don't know.
Edward James would have been.
What would have happened?
Yeah.
Somebody's chest would have got caved in.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. If I'm in New York City,
What?
Yeah.
like, you better run fast.
Fast. Get away from my kid.
All right, I'm not as fast as I once was, but I can be fast once. All right, here we go. Final question. I believe Cody
Cody.
Cody.
Cody
and Tina. Running for the relish right now.
Yeah.
Final question. Who was not allowed to play with girls in preschool?
Aw.
Joe Jonas.
She's correct. Joe
Joe
Jonas.
Jonas.
Joe Jonas. Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are all on Joe Jonas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys know the Joe Bros. They were teen idols.
Uh-huh.
You know, a lot of teen heartthrobs, you could say. Preschool's a bit early for that.
Right.
A bit early for that. Moms can be protective of their sons, though. You know, mama's boy. Little girls typically not as rough and tumble as boys are at that age. But Jennifer Lawrence was, and that's why her mother did not allow her to play with the other girls. She was too rough for the other girls.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, she had two brothers, and she was raised to be tough like the brothers, and she was just a bit much for the other 3-year-old girl.
Plus, she's so good with a bow.
Yeah. That was the
I
thing.
think in Kentucky, girls would be a little, you know.
A little rough and tumble.
So
Yes.
so she dropped out of high school at 14, didn't get a GED.
And now
This
she's
was shortly
rich.
after the New York thing. Her 14 to 16 years are like, that's a weird time for her.
Interesting.
Don't mess with her
explain
because she can beat you up.
Right?
All right, guys, that was Wikiwho. The relish is safe, but it was.
Boy, that was close, though. That was close.
He was
Tina and Cody were
quaking.
coming after it.
He was quaking. All right, guys.
Bye.
What time is it? 8 something a.m.